Hey, now what's going on, everybody? This is Durell with your Motivational Moment. Today, I'm going to talk about learning from your failures, right? And I think that's something that we all do over time, or we all will do over time, but either voluntarily or involuntarily. And the first point is don't be afraid to be wrong. Don't be afraid to be wrong because you don't know everything. No one knows everything. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Be okay with being wrong, but know that you can learn from it and you can fix it. That's the main thing. The second thing is you don't want to allow, and know that you're going to bounce back. Is the second part. Know that you're going to bounce back from what you consider a failure, right, or what you consider a setback or whatever, right? Know that you're going to bounce back from it because it's not something that really can break you for the rest of your life. Nothing can really break you because it's all empowered mind, right? It's a certain type of mindset that you have. It's not gonna break you, and it's okay because you're gonna get some things wrong. You're gonna be late to something. Something's gonna happen where it just doesn't line up the way it needs to, but know that you're gonna bounce back from it. The third part is don't allow it to define you. I'm sitting in an empty auditorium right now. I still know I know how to speak. I still know I know how to write poetry. I still know I know how to liven up a room and bring in energy. But one day, I wasn't able to do that. But I didn't let that one day define me, and the fact that I feel like, and I may have felt like all of the rest of the times I speak, the room would be just as packed as it is right now. No one's coming. But I didn't allow that one instance to define me that, oh man, I had a bad day. I had a bad set that day. I didn't do good. I couldn't remember the line in the poem, or I couldn't remember the people in the audience, or I wasn't catering to them, something like that. Look, that was one bad day, and I can't allow that one bad day to make it feel like all the rest of my speaking engagements or performances will end up just like this room. If I thought that and believed that, then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today. So, saying that to say, even though I had what I consider a failing performance or a failing day, I still know for a fact I know how to pack a room. I still know for a fact I know how to touch people and make them feel like they're important, and make them feel like they're worth something, and make them feel like they are needed because they are. Because I had one bad day, one failure, I use that term very loosely, one failure doesn't mean that I can't still do my job. I can't still mentor students. I can't still give advice to kids. I can't still coach the athletes in which I coach. That one bad instance is not going to define my entire career, so to speak. It's not going to do that. So it's just one bad day. Everybody's entitled to one bad day. And today may be your bad day. Tomorrow may be your bad day. But it doesn't define you as a person. It doesn't define you as in the career path that you are in. It doesn't define you as the entity that you are. It doesn't define you. Just because you failed at one thing doesn't mean that you can't bounce back from it. It doesn't mean that you can't learn from it. A thing I've said before, wisdom is what we get when we don't get what we want. Every instance is a learning instance, so you need to remember that. Everything you do is a learning experience. Everything is a learning experience. So you want to remember that and run with that and keep going with that. Always look to learn in every situation you go into. Even if you know in your knowing, right, in your soul that you're going to be successful in this thing, you still want to go in, what am I going to learn today? Who am I going to help today? That's what you want to go into it as. And if it comes out as not in your favor, still learn something from that, because that's very, very, very important. Okay? So, this is the road to motivation. The moment, man, is always act in love. Do the right thing because it needs to be done. Y'all take care.